Hey Joshua, can I talk to you for a sec? Or actually, I'm just gonna say it anyway. So, my friends and I have been planning some stuff, and we suddenly decided to go on a trip this weekend. I'm super excited, but the thing is, I'm short on cash, and I was hoping you could lend me a little. Just a bit, please.
A trip? That's really last minute. Why are you only telling me about the money now? If you had told me earlier, I might have been able to help you plan better. But now, it's tough to come up with money on such short notice.
Well, it was really last minute, so there's nothing I could do. My friends were insistent, and I couldn't say no. You're working and not struggling with money, right? Helping me out a bit won't hurt.
That's not the point. I manage my money carefully, and I can't just come up with cash out of nowhere. You need to learn how to plan and budget your money too, Madeline.
Come on, that's boring. You're so stingy, Joshua. You're working now, so you could spoil your little sister a bit. I do so much for you too, you know.
What do you mean by that? I can't really think of anything specific. Did you help me out with something?
Of course. For example, when you come home tired from work, I tell you fun stories, right? I do that on purpose to cheer you up. You should be grateful for that.
What? Really? Well, I appreciate it, but that doesn't mean I should lend you money. It's nice that you cheer me up, but asking me for money because of that is a different thing. If it's a trip for yourself, it's normal to handle it on your own, isn't it?
Gosh, you are so lame. If you keep being so cheap, you're going to make me look bad in front of my friends. If I can't go, they'll all be in trouble, so you could at least think about that.
That's unfortunate, but that doesn't mean I should go out of my way to give you money just to keep your friends happy. If it's such an important plan, shouldn't you have prepared better from the start?
You're so cold. I didn't think you could be so cold-hearted, Joshua. Since it's money for your sister's enjoyment, you could at least give me a little. Besides, don't you want to spend money on fun things too?
Spending money on fun things is great, but relying on others for your enjoyment isn't right, is it? And if I spend money, I want to do it in a planned way. Being asked out of the blue is tough, and if I lend it to you now, you'll just get used to it.
Come on, you're no help at all. I guess I'll have to ask my friends instead. But seriously, you're so cold. I can't believe you wouldn't help your own sister when she's in trouble.
Say whatever you want. If you keep that attitude, one day, no one will help you at all. You should learn to handle things on your own. That's what it means to grow up.
Enough! I won't ask you for anything anymore. I have more reliable friends, and I'll just depend on them from now on. I won't ask you for anything ever again. You are so cold.
Madeline, how long do you plan to keep this up? Seriously, you need to think about what you're doing. This is serious crime.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You took money from my wallet again, didn't you?
What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't even try to play dumb. I have proof you snuck into my room.
Proof?
Lately, the amount of cash in my wallet hasn't been adding up, so I've been suspicious for a while. That's why I decided to figure out what was going on and finally set up a camera in my room. And sure enough...
What? You set up a camera? You never told me, and I never thought you'd go that far.
There's clear footage of you sneaking into my room while I was in the shower, rifling through my wallet. And you even took the cufflinks and tie clip that my girlfriend gave me as a birthday present without batting an eye.
Wait, hold on. You have a girlfriend? I had no idea. She must have pretty bad taste.
What kind of reaction is that? Why are you so surprised? I mean, it's normal for me to have a girlfriend.
No way. You never seemed interested in that kind of thing at all. I honestly thought you were just a guy who wasn't popular and bought those things to impress people. I can't believe you actually have a girlfriend.
Believe it or not, we're even talking about marriage.
What? Seriously?
Yeah, and that's why I've been treasuring those gifts. There's no way I'm okay with you just taking them without permission.
What? Marriage? I can't believe you're getting married, Joshua. I never heard about that.
This isn't the time to be shocked. The real issue here is that you've been taking my stuff and even stealing money. Anyway, first things first. Give me back the money right now.
Jesus Christ! You're seriously so stingy. I've said this before. You're working, so couldn't you just spare some cash for your cute little sister? It wouldn't kill you to be a bit more generous.
You call yourself a cute little sister, but what's cute about you exactly? Aren't you embarrassed to say that?
Wow, that's harsh. You're always so cold, Joshua.
Cold or not, it seems like you have no idea, but the total amount you've taken from my wallet has reached $1,500 this time. Do you even realize what you've been doing?
Huh? Did I really take that much? I didn't mean to at all.
Well, you did. I'm not lying. And why do you even need that much money? If you need cash that badly, you should pick up more shifts or look for a stable job. Figure out a way to handle it yourself.
What? There's no way I can do that. If I work more, I'll have no time to hang out with my friends. And having fun is important, right? You need fun times to maintain good relationships with everyone.
What are you talking about? That makes no sense at all.
I've been at the top of the social ladder since high school, so everyone expects it from me. I have to treat people and show leadership to keep that position. Everyone relies on me, and I feel a responsibility as a top-tier person. So, of course, I need to treat them, and if I don't, my status could be at risk. That's why I really need you to give me some money, Joshua.
You're seriously asking for money because of that? I have no idea what you're talking about. And that social ladder? Wasn't that just a high school thing? You've already graduated, so why are you still so hung up on it? Your classmates are probably working now or in college, living their own lives, right? And yet, you're still worried about some high school social hierarchy?
So what? You don't get how important that social ladder was in high school, Joshua. It's something that lasts a lifetime, and you can't just forget about it.
No way. It's seriously ridiculous to still be clinging to that and letting it control your friendships. It's beyond belief. How foolish can you be?
What? You just don't get it at all. You're really just a reserved fella. Someone like you who spent their youth at the bottom of the social ladder could never understand the struggles of being at the top.
I never even understood the point of a social ladder, and I can't comprehend why people distinguish between popular and unpopular like that. I really think it's pointless to be so obsessed with something like that.
That's exactly why you're an introvert, Joshua. Introverts are always complaining like that, and that's why people avoid them. You really need to understand the value of being popular.
Enough with that nonsense. The point is, I want you to return the $1,500 you took right now. I don't care about your silly social ladder. Just give back the money.
Are you serious? Do I really have to give it back? You're still so stingy, Joshua.
It's not just the money. You're also going to return the cufflinks and tie clip you stole. Those mean a lot to me.
What? I have to give those back? But I was planning to give them to my boyfriend. Wouldn't it be cool for him to have such nice things? That's why I wanted to give them to him.
Your boyfriend would be upset if he knew they were stolen. And don't you think it's really inconsiderate to give someone something that isn't even yours?
Well, when you put it like that, I don't know what to do.
One more thing, I'm moving in with my girlfriend at the end of next month. So I need everything returned by then. If you don't, I'll tell Mom and Dad everything, and they'll freeze your bank account and credit cards.
What? You'd really go that far, Joshua? That's so mean. Hey, Joshua, how have you been? Haven't heard from you at all.
Well, I haven't had any particular reason to contact you, Madeline.
Oh, I see. By the way, there's something I need to tell you. Actually, Mom made me say this, so I'm only telling you because I have to. But I heard it's almost your first wedding anniversary. So, congrats, I guess. But honestly, I'm not going to give you any gifts or anything. Thanks to you, Mom is now in charge of my bank account for my part-time job earnings. And I think that's a bigger problem.
Come on, don't get so worked up. I never expected anything from you in the first place, so I'm not bothered if you don't celebrate. It's really not something you need to worry about.
Oh, that's how you're going to play it? But I did think of a way to let you off the hook. If you take me out for a fancy steak dinner, I might consider forgiving you for everything.
A fancy steak dinner? What are you even talking about? That makes no sense at all.
Well, I happened to overhear you talking to your wife, Elena, when you were visiting home. You're planning a fancy steak dinner date for your anniversary, right? I know all about it.
Wait, what are you talking about? Where did you even hear that?
So, you should take me along to that steak dinner too. I'll help you and your wife celebrate your anniversary. So how about it? Sounds good, right?
No, hold on a minute. We did mention steak in passing a few days ago, but there was never any talk about actually going to a steakhouse. And why on earth would you be a part of that?
Yeah, don't lie to me. I already know everything, so you better be ready to treat me on the day. I just want to share in the happiness with you and Elena.
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. And besides, I never said anything about treating anyone. I haven't even considered it, and I definitely don't plan on treating you.
Yeah, you're so funny, Joshua. I know you'll end up treating me as soon as I ask.
No, seriously, don't get ahead of yourself. If you go off the rails and cause trouble, it's going to be a real problem for me. Please, just don't do anything unnecessary.
Hey, Joshua, I'm feeling absolutely amazing right now. I feel like a total celebrity. So, I'm already at the steakhouse, and it's such a great place. The atmosphere is top-notch, and high-end places are really something else. I went ahead and ordered a fancy steak, and it's absolutely divine. It practically melts in your mouth. So delicious. If you're going to indulge, there's nothing better than enjoying some premium steak. It's nothing like cheap meat. When it comes to times like this, splurging is totally worth it. Hey, Joshua, why aren't you responding to my texts? It's pretty childish to ignore your cute sister when she's reaching out. I wish you'd act a little more mature. Oh, and today's a special day, It's my boyfriend's birthday. So, I thought I'd crash your steak dinner and join in the celebration. By the way, this steak is seriously too good. The steak is so amazing. Since it's on your tab, I went ahead and ordered enough for 10 people. I'll call you when it's time to settle the bill, so make sure you're ready. Today's all about me having a great time, so you'll be happy to cover the cost, right?
What the? Huh? A high-end steakhouse? Madeline, what are you up to?
Oh, hey Joshua! Perfect timing. I was just about to contact you.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Remember that thing I mentioned earlier? This steak is so good. I've already eaten enough for 10 people.
10 people?
Like I said earlier, I was celebrating my boyfriend's birthday. He's a total meat lover, and he's always wanted to visit this famous high-end steakhouse. So I made his wish come true.
I just checked the message history, and it looks like you rented a private room with about 5 friends and threw a birthday party for your boyfriend, right? And you all devoured a total of 10 servings of premium steak.
Yep, that's right. It's my boyfriend's birthday, so I thought we'd all celebrate in a big way. You understand how I feel, don't you, Joshua?
Wait. Hold on a second. Do you really think you can afford such an extravagant meal with your current financial situation? How are you planning to come up with that money?
I told you. I specifically made the reservation to coincide with your steak date. So there's nothing to worry about. I figured you'd cover the bill, so we all just enjoyed ourselves.
What? When did I ever agree to pay for that?
Aren't you and Elena enjoying a private room with some high-end steak right now? So I thought, since you're already paying, you might as well cover for our part too.
What? No, we're not doing anything like that at all.
Well, anyway, we're just about to wrap things up here. So all that's left is for you to take care of the bill. Just pay the $3,000, okay?
$3,000? Are you serious?
Hey Joshua, what are you doing? I really want to leave this place already. This isn't a fast food joint. We can't just sit here forever. It's time to pay, so hurry up and come out. Come on. If you don't hurry, the staff are going to start thinking we're trying to dine and dash. Hurry up.
Listen, Madeline, there's something important I need to tell you. Can you listen carefully? The thing is, I'm not even in the US right now. It all happened pretty suddenly, but I managed to sort things out and now I've settled in. Actually, I got a last-minute transfer, so it was a rush to get everything ready. We just finished moving the day before yesterday, and now Elena and I are busy unpacking and organizing our new place. There are still boxes everywhere, and it feels like we'll never finish, but we're working on it.
What? What do you mean? Joshua, this is not the time to be joking around. I can't believe you'd say something like that right now. If you don't come soon, I'm really going to be in trouble. If you don't hurry, the staff will start thinking we're trying to dine and dash. My boyfriend is giving me weird looks, and everyone's staring at us. It's so embarrassing. Please, hurry up and get here, Joshua. It's so cruel of you to leave me hanging like this in front of everyone. Do you even realize how tough this is for me? I can't wait any longer. You need to get here now or I'm really going to be in a bind.
This isn't a joke, Madeline. I really did get a sudden transfer to an overseas branch, and I had no choice. Elena and I just got here, and we're finally starting a new life. I know it's hard to believe, but it's all true. So I can't just come back right now. I'm really sorry. I can't do anything for you at the moment, but please understand.
What? Are you serious? Wait, hold on. You moved overseas? You never told me anything about that. How could you keep something so important from me until now? I had no idea, and it's so shocking to hear about something this huge all of a sudden.
I can't believe you're so surprised. When we talked about it at home, you were in the same room, you know? But you were on your phone the whole time. So maybe you just weren't paying attention to the conversation. Otherwise, you should remember it.
What? No way. I really don't remember any of it. Did I really hear that? I have no memory of it at all.
Well, there's no point in worrying about it now. I'll explain everything in detail later. But for now, shouldn't you focus on dealing with that $3,000 bill? Getting the police involved for Dine and Dash would be a huge deal. You need to figure something out fast.
Oh no, you're right. This is really bad. What am I going to do? How did it even come to this? Joshua, what are you going to do about this? This is way too cruel. This is all your fault.
What are you talking about?
I got dumped by my boyfriend because of you.
Ah, from the sound of it, you made it home at least. So, did you end up asking Dad to cover the bill? I'm guessing you couldn't handle it on your own, and it must have been really tough, right?
At first, I thought Dad would take care of it, but in the end, he said it all came out of my bank account. I can't believe it. I never thought I'd lose all my money, and now I'm super upset.
Well, at least you didn't end up getting the police involved for Dine and Dash. Considering how bad things got, you should be grateful it didn't turn into an even bigger mess.
That's not the point. My boyfriend broke up with me. This is incredible. Why does this kind of thing always happen to me?
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. But that's why you got dumped, isn't it? From his perspective, you promised to treat him on his birthday, but then you tried to make me pay for it instead. Of course, he'd be mad about that.
But I told you from the start. Why weren't you and Elena at the steakhouse? If you were going to change your plans, you should have told me. Do you have any idea how embarrassing that was for me?
Well, here's the thing. We never actually made a reservation. You were just mistaken the whole time.
What? What do you mean?
This is just my guess, but do you remember when I told the family about my transfer to the overseas branch? Dad said something like, a farewell party means steak, and then Elena mentioned steak would be nice for our first anniversary too. Then Mom added, if we're talking about steak around here, that one place is good. But we were so busy preparing for the move that the idea never went beyond that. You were probably so absorbed in your phone that you only half listened, and your brain twisted it into, my brother and his wife are having steak for their anniversary.
What? Wait, so you're telling me I misunderstood everything? That's unbelievable.
Exactly. You misunderstood the whole thing and then went ahead and organized your boyfriend's birthday party based on that. And when you tried to stick me with a bill, well, it's no wonder he dumped you.
No way. I never heard any of this. I just wanted to have a good time. How did it end up like this?
That's why, instead of arguing about it, you should probably start thinking about how to deal with things realistically. The most important thing for you now is figuring out how to manage your life on your own.
What? No way. But what am I supposed to do?
I just heard from Mom that you're starting work at Uncle's factory tomorrow. It looks like they decided your freelancing and part-time jobs aren't going to cut it anymore.
What? I haven't heard anything about that. I like my current job.
Yeah, well, making just $200, $300 a month isn't going to cover living expenses. It's time to get serious and start living responsibly as an adult.
No, I can't do that. I just want to live doing the things I enjoy.
Complaining to me isn't going to change anything. Reality is tough, so get yourself ready and do your best at Uncle's factory starting tomorrow. Honestly, I'm tired of texting, and this conversation is just a waste of time now. Take care.
Don't say that. You could at least help me out, Joshua. It's so unfair that I'm the only one going through this.
Life is unfair. That's exactly why you need to overcome it on your own. It's time to stop relying on others.
But I really don't want to do this. This isn't the life I wanted.
No one gets to live exactly the life they wanted. But we all have to keep moving forward anyway. You're an adult now, and you need to take responsibility for yourself.
I can't do it. How did things turn out like this? Help me, Joshua.
A few months have passed since then, and my sister's carefree lifestyle has come to an end. She initially hated the idea of working at her uncle's factory, but she had no choice but to start. It seems she had no real understanding of how tough the world is. Working at the factory turned out to be much harsher than she had anticipated. In the first week, she complained nonstop, but gradually, she started talking less and less. According to her uncle, she would come home exhausted every day and go to bed early, completely worn out. She finally understood just how easy her lazy life had been. Eventually, her energy ran out and she started skipping work without notice. Her uncle got really angry and scolded her harshly, but she lashed out and stormed out of the factory. In the end, she couldn't return to her uncle's factory and thought she could go back to her freelancing life. But it wasn't that easy. Now she can't seem to keep a job anywhere, and she's even ended up in debt. Her friends have all drifted away, and now there's no one left to help her. Well, after causing so much trouble for everyone around her, I guess it's just karma. From here on out, it's up to her to figure out how to live her life. As for me, I have no intention of getting involved anymore. It's her life to deal with now. I've settled into my new home, and despite being busy, I'm enjoying a fulfilling newlywed life.
Hey, Steve, do you have a minute now? Oh, I was just eating my lunch. What's up? Do you mind if I go back to my parents' house this weekend? I'm taking a day on Friday, so I'm thinking of going home from Friday to Sunday. Is that okay? That's fine. If you have 3 days, you can relax a little, right? Yeah, I think so too. I can talk with them a little bit. They are very upset that they couldn't come to see our new house, so I thought I'd at least show them pictures and videos. Good idea. Yeah, we finally got our home. Go visit your parents. Thank you. I already told my parents, so they're looking forward to it. Great. Well, we can take photos of our house today. I'll help you. That'd be great. Hey there, are you at home? Is everything okay? I'm out of town for a bit right now, but everything is fine at home. No problems at all, just the same as usual. Good, good. How did your parents react? Yeah, they're very jealous. They think it's a great house for old people to live in as well. They can't wait to see the actual one. I bet. It's the house you worked so hard to come up with all by yourself. Well, I work for an architectural design firm, so I guess it's only natural. I know everything that relates to building a new house, so I was able to work on it smoothly. Thanks to you, I'm able to live comfortably. But it's not easy, you know. You have to look through a lot of documents and choose what you like, and then replace them into your own home. It's a lot harder than you think. Right, I'm sure it is. I could never do that. My parents were so happy with it too. They were happy? Why? Of course, they'd be happy if my wife built a great house. Oh, your parents are surprisingly good at giving compliments, huh? Right, I was surprised too. I'm sorry I'm away on your day off, but thanks to you, I feel like I was able to do something nice to them. I'm glad to hear that. When you get home, I have a surprise for you. Surprise? What is it? If I told you now, it wouldn't be a surprise. But I'm curious to hear what you have in mind. Nope. I'll keep it a secret until you get home. Well, I'm curious, but anyway, I'm coming home tomorrow. Steve, I just came back home. Where are you? You're back already? That was fast. My parents paid mind to you and told me to go home early, so I'm back. I mean, what's going on? What? Oh, I told you I had a surprise for you. Why are your parents here? I didn't hear about them. If they were to come, you had to tell me. I would have bought them some sweets. I wanted to surprise you. I did get surprised. I feel sorry I can't serve them anything. No need to worry. They're gonna be here for good. What? What do you mean, they'll be here? Mom and Dad really like the house you built, and they say they want to live with us, so I said why not? They'll live together from now on. What? Why are you deciding on your own? You made such an important decision without asking me and you let them move in while I'm away? I wanted to surprise you. You happy to live with my parents, right? What do you mean I'm happy? Don't decide on your own. I'm sorry, but they have to leave. Why? We have an extra room upstairs and we have a guest room. There's no problem if they live with us. The room upstairs is for our future child. The guest room is for the guests when they come to our house. Neither of those rooms are for your parents, so they can't live here. Don't be so stingy. Mom and Dad are totally into it. I can't ask them to move back in that shabby house. Shabby house? That's disrespectful to your parents. I'm sure they worked hard to build that house. But they said they have no interest in that shabby house anymore. What? Anyway, I don't have a choice for today, but you'll have to ask them to leave tomorrow. I don't remember hearing that they would be moving in. What? You're really stubborn. You understand? Fine. Hey, Steve, I just got home from work. Why are they still here? Didn't you talk to them? I did, but they won't leave the house. But that doesn't mean they can stay with us. You made this problem, so you should do something about it. Well, besides, I was shocked when I saw what was in the fridge. What? There were high-grade steak, pork, and fish. There were also a lot of beer, wine, and sake. They said they bought them for us, too. That's great. It means they appreciate you. Hey, do you have any idea how much it costs? Your parents live on a pension, right? I don't think they can afford them. Don't you have any gratitude? Huh? They bought us such luxury food. You need to thank them, right? Are you kidding me? I didn't ask them to do the shopping. I promised you they'd leave by the end of the day. That's too harsh. I mean, you're my wife, so you're supposed to take care of my parents. If something happens, of course I will. But they seem to be doing fine. There's no need to take care of them. Don't say like that. When we got married, we promised not to live together with our parents. Did you forget it? That's true, but things have changed. No choice. What is that? That's so selfish. It's insane for you to let them stay at your house while I'm gone, without even telling me. Isn't that too harsh? You don't even do your duty as a wife, and all you do is complain about my parents. You can leave if you don't like it. Huh? Why do I have to leave? Because you don't want my parents to stay with us, right? Then you have no choice but to leave. You and your parents, what kind of mind do you guys have? I don't want to hear you complain anymore. I have to work late. I'll leave the rest to you. Hey. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Mom and Dad are confused. Huh? Why aren't you doing the chores? You only cook your own meal, do your own laundry. What is this? I told you to tell your parents to leave. I didn't allow them to move in with us or anything. Why should I do the housework when they're staying at my house without my permission? I'm not a housekeeper. What's with that tone? You're so rude. Let me tell you something. Your parents, they eat everything in the fridge. They use a lot of detergent. They use a lot of tissues and throw them away. They don't take out the garbage. What the hell are they thinking? Playing around every day. What are they up to? You're so cheap. They're old. You should be nice to them. I'm saying, why should I? What? Your parents have their house. I'm telling you to ask them to go home. Why can't you understand? Do you hate my parents that much? You keep picking on old people and never do any housework. Who do you think you are? You're my wife. That's what they say too. You, family, I have no words. I built that house. It's not my in-laws' house and I don't even remember allowing them to live with us. And they've done whatever they want. I told you, if you don't like it, you can leave. You're going to let them stay no matter what. I'm the eldest son. I'm supposed to live with them. I don't want you, my wife, to tell me what to do. Fine, then I'm divorcing you. What? Are you insane? I am sure. Hey, pick up the phone. What is it? What the hell is going on? What? I told you to leave. I heard you gave them divorce documents and kicked my parents out. I just got a call from them. Why the hell do we have to leave? Why? Because it's my house. Don't be stupid, it's also my house. You're the one who's stupid. You took advantage of the fact that I'm in the architectural work, and you left everything to me. The design, the construction, the financial plan, everything. That's because I trusted you. I trusted you to do it because you're used to it and it's faster. You know what? I own this house. What? I did apply for a loan under your name, but it was denied because of your low income and debts. What? I didn't hear that. It's not like you didn't hear. You didn't listen to me, right? I tried to talk to you about it, but you told me you'll leave everything to me. See? You didn't listen to me. First of all, you didn't come back home much. Oh, but how come it's under your name? Because the loan application was approved. Plus, I paid the half of it with my savings from when I was single. See? So, it's you guys who are leaving. I'm your husband. You can kick my parents out, but you don't have to kick me out, right? No, I'm divorcing you. I've given your parents the papers. So read them through and send it to the lawyer. Wait a minute. I'm sorry I brought my parents here without permission. I'm gonna ask them to go back to that shabby house. That's fine then, right? You're abandoning them. How terrible. Hey, that's what you wanted, right? There's another reason why I decided to divorce you. What is it? You took money out of my bank book without permission, didn't you? No, that wasn't me. Then who? You're the only one who knows where I keep my book. It didn't look like someone hunt out. And you're the only one who knows the password. Maybe I borrowed it once. Now I remember. I was told at work that we were collecting money for the party. I didn't have any money on me at the time, so I borrowed it, I guess. You also gave my money you stole to your parents as allowance, right? You were just trying to look good. I didn't do that. Then what's with their extravagant lifestyle? Not only food, but also casino and horse racing? Betting all day. That's a very unbelievable lifestyle for two people living on pensions. Maybe they were saving for their retirement. If they're enjoying, then that's fine. Not my problem. Then what is this picture? What's that? It's a picture of you and your parents enjoying a horse race. When was this taken? My colleague who attended the wedding remembered your face. He texted me to tell me he found a man looking similar to you. What? The picture shows you giving money to them. Isn't this the best proof? Your paycheck must be full of debt. There's no way you could afford a horse race. If you're still going to lie, I'm gonna talk to the lawyer. Well, the pictures at the racetrack are the best proof, so you'll never win. You'd go that far. Absolutely. I worked my ass off to build this new house, but you let your parents live together without permission and living as freely as they want? And then you ask me to leave if I don't like this fact? Give me a break. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Then what was your plan? My parents didn't have enough money to live on, so they wanted to live with us. We built a new house, so they pleaded, and I wanted to afford them. I don't understand why you can afford them. I'll ask them to go back home, so please forgive me. I'll put your life back in order. I mean, they can't go back to their home, right? What? You think I don't know anything? I work in the architectural work. I can find out what's going on at a house in no time. Oh. I thought it was weird that they moved in all of a sudden, so I inspected it. Your parents didn't work, spent their days gambling, and they even got into debt. But they couldn't keep up, so they sold the house. They came to our house because they had nowhere to live, huh? You knew all that? It's not fair. Why did you keep it secret? Of course I didn't know it in the beginning. You were acting so strangely, so I looked into it. I was shocked too. Sorry. But what shocked me even more was that you were withdrawing my money and giving it to your parents. And moreover, you and your parents betted together and now you guys are in debt? Huh? I didn't mean to. When I came back from my parents' house, you weren't home because you were out gambling. When you had your current debt, you promised me that you would never gamble again, but you betrayed me. I didn't betray you. But you did lie to me, didn't you? I'm sorry. I feel sorry from my bottom of my heart. Nothing will change even if you apologize. Anyway, I want you to leave too, along with your parents. There's no way I can live with people who cheated on your wife. I couldn't help it. If your parents cried on you, you'd do the same thing, wouldn't you? I don't know. I've never experienced before. I wanted to help my parents. But you tried to abandon them earlier. You said you would kick them out and you wanted to stay in the house. I made a slip of the tongue. Whatever. Why did I marry you? I hate myself. After all, you just loved yourself. No, not like, I'm worried about my parents and I'm worried about you. I wonder how selfish you are. There's nothing to be worried about. I built the house I always wanted, and I don't have a mortgage because of my savings. I earn twice as much as you do, so I don't think I'll have any trouble making ends meet. You make that much money? I didn't know. Then help me out. I have to pay off my debts now. I know, you have your parents' debts too, but I'm not going to help you guys, so please get the hell out of my house. Don't be so cold. We're a family, right? Why don't we help each other? I've already decided to divorce you. Nothing will change. Don't forget to send the papers. Oh no, how am I supposed to live? How am I supposed to pay off that debt? I can't do this without you. That's none of my business. You're gonna have to talk to your parents and decide. Please, you have to help us. Nope. Oh yeah, I'm sure you'll hear from my lawyer soon. I'm going to charge your compensation. What? How am I supposed to pay that money? You know my financial situation. You guys tried to take over the house I built. At least I need to do this or I won't be satisfied. I've already told my lawyer everything, so any further discussion will be done through him. Oh my god, my life is over. I guess you have to live a completely different life from now on. Hope you and your family have a good luck. Hey, Zoe, help me. I had a hard time divorcing Steve, whose family is in debt, but thanks to the lawyer, we finally got divorced. Of course, I charged him compensation without mercy. Even after the divorce was finalized, he visited the lawyer's office and asked for a reduction, but the lawyer seemed to have managed it. No matter how much he asks, I will get my compensation paid. I need them to return the money they borrowed from me. Knowing that there was nothing they could do, Steve and his family rented a shabby apartment and live in a small room with 3 of them. Steve goes to work and has a part-time job after work, and his parents also have their own part-time jobs. However, they have to pay the compensation, the debt, and the money he stole from my bank book. So, even though they work hard, their lives are not getting any easier, and whenever they are together, they complain and live together. I am worried about whether they will be able to pay me back, but I am very happy to be rid of such parents and son. I am still working for the same architectural design firm. I am able to give more detailed advice to my clients because I built the house myself, and they are very happy with my advice. Seeing the happy faces of our clients is the best part of my life now.
Is this another pointless talk? Stop bringing up the household budget and my spending money every single time, will you? It's my choice how I spend my money. Your choice, you say? I saw on social media that you went to another fancy restaurant recently. Our budget is so tight. Can't you be a bit more considerate? And? You're the one who wants to save. Don't drag me into it. I'm already stressed from work, okay? Let me unwind however I want. If you keep spending like that, it'll ruin our budget. We still need to save for our daughter's college tuition. I don't care about our daughter. She can worry about it once she starts making her own money. Of course, I'm going to prioritize my own enjoyment now. Please don't say that. If you truly cared about our family, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Huh? Since when did you get so high and mighty with these lectures? I'm the one making the money here, so I'll spend it however I like. And why are you even managing the finances? If I didn't, we'd run out of money in no time. I'm just trying to save up a bit for the future. I already said I don't care about the future. I want to enjoy my life right now. Saving? Even if we save, it won't matter once we're dead. You only live once, so spending now is the right choice. But we need to save for Zoe too. I want her to live comfortably when she's grown up. Keep talking like that and we'll be living poor forever. I work to break free from that poor lifestyle, so why are you standing in my way? If only you'd stop wasting money and care a bit more about our family. Oh, come on. Not this again. Can't you stay quiet at least when I'm home? Managing the budget is a housewife's job, isn't it? My money's only going down because you're not managing it right. Why are you so selfish? I'm just trying to think about the family. Family. If family's so important, why don't you handle it all yourself? I'll prioritize my own freedom. I don't want to be tied down by family. I can see why Zoe doesn't warm up to you. Whether she likes me or not doesn't matter. I'm tired from work. I'm not about to cater to some kid when I get home. But Zoe wants to rely on you. I'd like you to play with her sometimes. She can play by herself. Don't push that kind of responsibility on me. I'm not interested in parenting.
Hearing that, it just makes me feel so bad for Zoe. She's your daughter.
You're the one with all these expectations. I support this family through my work. Don't ask for more.
But
Enough already. Stop pushing extra responsibilities on me.
Elias, something terrible happened.
What now?
I'm really shaken up right now. Your mom collapsed and was taken to the hospital.
Really? Isn't that an overreaction? She's been watching all those health shows on TV lately. So she probably just thinks she has to rush to the hospital anytime she feels a little off.
So, I was talking to your mom at her house, and I just started to get really worried. It just felt like something was off, you know? We were chatting normally, but then she suddenly started talking slower, and she looked a little pale. So I got concerned and went to check on her. She lives alone, so it's unsettling if no one checks in, right? She even said she hasn't been feeling great lately.
You went again? How many times is that now? Why are you going so often? You're overthinking this. Instead of worrying about her health every single time, why don't you focus on yourself? Even if something happens, she has a lot of other relatives. Let them handle it. If something were wrong, she'd still be living her life normally, so it can't be that serious.
But you're the one who said you were worried about her being all alone, so I've been checking in to give her a little support. She said she hasn't been feeling well lately, and today, even though she made coffee, something felt off. It looked like she was struggling to move her mouth, and her speech wasn't the same as usual. The conversation didn't even really make much sense.
Isn't that just something like losing a tooth or a part of aging? If you keep making a fuss over her tripping over words, you're going to cause trouble. Aren't you just overreacting? If you call an ambulance over every little thing like that, it's disrespectful to people who genuinely need it, and it's a nuisance for the paramedics too. If you're going to worry about everything because she's my mom, then I'm never going to get a break here.
This is about your mother, you know.
So what?
Why are you brushing it off so coldly? I can't believe it. Normally, if your own parent suddenly started saying strange things and was clearly acting unusual, wouldn't you be worried first? Even if it's your own parent, anything can happen at any time. It's unthinkable to downplay it.
Well, if she's conscious, she's probably fine. You're just blowing it out of proportion. Besides, what exactly are you expecting from me? It's not serious enough to leave work and rush over, right? Honestly, going there after work just feels like a waste of time to me. Can't you handle this on your own?
Even if that's what you think, she actually lost consciousness halfway through. So we can't just sit back and wait around. The paramedics came and mentioned she was showing signs of a stroke. I'm so worried. I have no idea what's happening. Can't you take your parents' condition seriously, at least a little?
Well, even if you say so, maybe she was just getting sleepy. They say older people get sleepy more easily, so a stroke seems exaggerated. To be honest, it's a hassle to be called out for something like that.
How can you be so relaxed when it's this serious? Please, just come to the hospital too. It's better for you to hear what the doctor says directly. And as a family, we need to make decisions together in case things get critical. If something happens, it'll be too late for regrets.
To the hospital? Are you serious?
Yes.
I'm at work.
That doesn't matter. What if something happens? I've already called your uncle.
My uncle? You had his contact info?
He's the top of the company and family, so leaving early shouldn't be an issue.
I've got urgent work that was assigned to me. Plus, my mom's only 63. Nothing's going to happen.
My mom passed away at 43. Illness doesn't care about age. It can hit anyone.
Look, stop forcing your trauma onto other people.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just because your mom died young, you're being pushy about me taking care of mine.
I didn't mean to push that hard.
Every week, you go out of your way driving over an hour each way to see my mom, then act all high and mighty telling me I went again this week. I don't get it. I never ask you to, but every time you're like, look at me supporting the family, and it's annoying. We don't need to visit her that often anyway. She's got relatives around. Isn't that enough? I'm not interested in putting in that effort just to show off some family loyalty.
Maybe it's because you never bothered to check on her that I have to go. She doesn't usually say anything, but I can tell she gets a bit lonely when we talk. I'm just doing what I can because you won't do a thing as a family. Even if it's not every week, if you just check in from time to time, she wouldn't feel so alone. Isn't that just basic family consideration?
If she's that lonely, she could have accepted when we offered to have her live with us. I asked just to make sure, knowing it probably wouldn't work for you, but she flat out refused. So in the end, she clearly doesn't want that. If someone refuses, I'm not obligated to keep pressing them about it. And besides, with other relatives nearby, there's no need for us to go out of our way.
But I think she actually wanted to live with us. She's such a kind person. I think she turned down the offer out of respect for me. She always puts others first, and I bet she didn't want to be a burden on me. I can't ignore that and just take the easy way out. She's our family, and it's only natural to look after her, especially now that she's getting older.
Look, there are plenty of relatives near my mom's place, so there's no need for us to constantly check in. If the family is pitching in even a little, then it shouldn't be an issue, so I don't see why you have to go out of your way. If we all pitch in, that's enough. Plus, I'm busy with work every day. I don't have the energy to keep track of everything going on with my family.
But your uncle is busy, and a lot of the other relatives have their own jobs too. So it's not like someone's always there to take care of her, right? That's why I'm just helping out as much as I can. If my visits bother you that much, maybe you could check in on her once in a while. And don't you think it's a bit too irresponsible to just ignore your own parent?
Excuse me? I'm maxed out with work. Since you're just a part-timer, you should be able to handle things around the house. So could you acknowledge that caring for the family, including my mom, is your role? I'm under enough stress with my job and I travel frequently, so that's already a lot. Why do you keep pushing extra responsibilities onto me? What do you expect me to do? I'm going on a business trip for the next 4 days, so I'm counting on you to check on her during that time.
Another trip? Don't you think that's a bit much? And we promised Zoe we'd take her to the zoo this week, remember? The least you could do is keep track of family plans. Zoe's really looking forward to spending time with you, so could you try to meet her expectations just a bit? Kids grow up fast, and there are things you can only enjoy with her now.
You might not understand this as a part-timer, but try to grasp how tough it is working full-time. I can't help but spend less time with family because of work demands. Without work, our household wouldn't function, so prioritizing trips and work is a given. No matter what you say, I'm choosing to put work first. Can you just leave it to me?
But this time is important to Zoe. When it looks like you're neglecting family, it makes her feel lonely, and I want you to value your relationship with her above all else. Work is important, but I believe that life is built on a foundation of family. Not just with your mom, but valuing time together as a family is something I think you need too.
Enough. Shut up. If you want to look after my mom, then do it, but stop pushing it on me. If you're so eager to handle the family and take care of my mom, then be my guest. And stop adding to my load. I have my job, so you handle things on your end.
Elias didn't respond after that last message. My name is Willow, 37 years old, and I'm the mother of an 8-year-old. The only comforts in my life are my mother-in-law and my daughter, Zoe. Honestly, my marriage isn't in a good place. My husband works for a company managed by relatives with good benefits, and he used to come home on time, prioritizing his relationship with me and our daughter. But about 6 years ago, he started cheating and began neglecting our family. 3 affairs have been revealed, and every time we discussed it, he would break down and say sorry, so I let it go. But it turns out, cheating is a habit that doesn't go away. This business trip starting tomorrow is probably just another affair. Right now, though, I'm more worried about my mother-in-law than him. That night, I didn't go home. Instead, I stayed at a place near the hospital. Unfortunately, my mother-in-law passed away a few hours later.
I told you I'm on a business trip. Stop calling me. I'm working on an important project. Calling at a time like this? Are you kidding me? What is it now?
Finally, you responded. I have something important to tell you.
I'll deal with it when I get back.
No, it has to be now.
I've told you a million times I'm on a business trip, but you keep calling. Can you read the room a little? Can't you handle things on your end while I'm working? I need to focus on my job. If I had to keep thinking about family stuff, what's the point of going on a business trip? Constantly reaching out like this is a huge nuisance.
You really don't care about the family at all anymore, do you? You used to make at least some effort for the household, but now you've turned into nothing more than a cold, selfish person. This situation has made it clear that you won't prioritize the family ever again, no matter the circumstances. I can only see you as someone who's completely lost any sense of family responsibility. No matter how lonely Zoe and I feel at home, it doesn't seem to mean anything to you.
Huh? What on earth are you talking about?
With things like this, can we even call ourselves a real family? She's still in elementary school. Can't you pay a bit more attention to her? I understand how important your job is to you, but that doesn't mean it's okay to ignore the family completely, right? I want to rely on you as family, but now I feel like I can't even count on you. If you just put in a little effort for us, I wouldn't feel so empty.
She may be in elementary school, but she can handle herself, can't she? And I'm working every day for you and Zoe. I don't deserve to be criticized for that. Just let the person who's committed to their job deal with the minor tasks at home without any grumbling. Do you even understand how hard I work? I work every day to support your lives, and all I get are complaints. Do you even appreciate it?
Appreciation? Maybe I'd feel that way if you weren't cheating. This business trip is just another excuse for a getaway with your affair partner, isn't it? You've betrayed me so many times and my trust is at its limit. You promised, but here you are, repeating the same things. What's your explanation? I've heard I'll never do it again countless times, but every time you break that promise. How are we supposed to build trust as a family?
What's that supposed to mean? Are you seriously accusing me of cheating?
Isn't the real issue that you don't keep the promises you make? Do you have any idea how much I've put up with, just so Zoe doesn't lose her father? I haven't fully forgiven you. I'm enduring this for Zoe's sake. If you truly understood that, you'd be trying to regain some trust, wouldn't you? You have absolutely no sense of consideration for your family.
Give me a break. I told you it's work.
Then why does someone on the development team like you need to go on a business trip every week? You're not in sales, so going out so often just seems suspicious. I don't think your company would assign you such an odd schedule.
It's the company's order. Stop digging around. Asking my uncle all these questions would be disrespectful to both the company and me, don't you think?
Do you realize that response only makes it more obvious you're hiding something? No matter how much you try to cover it up, your actions are the proof.
Even so, I'm supporting the household with my work. I'm doing this for the family, so that should be enough.
If you really cared about us, could you come home now? Zoe wants you here too.
I'm on the bus, so that's impossible. I'll be arriving in Seattle soon, and getting off midway is unrealistic. Besides, it'd be disrespectful to the client, and canceling the trip over this is out of the question.
Are you still saying that? We're telling you we need you, and you still put work first? You've become so cold. If work means more to you than family, does that mean Zoe and I aren't necessary in your life?
If you won't listen, then we might as well get a divorce.
What?
The one who'll suffer the most will be Zoe. Financially, things will be tough, and she'll feel lonely at school events. People will gossip if her dad isn't there, and she'll have to face that.
How can you say that so easily?
If you don't like it, stop complaining.
Fine, I'm done. Then I'll be the one to handle the funeral.
What? Hey, wait. What are you talking about all of a sudden? Did someone die?
Your mom. She passed away this morning. I wanted to tell you directly and make sure you understood. It's frustrating that I had to inform you over text like this.
Come on, you must be joking. Do you really think I'd believe something like that? It's obvious you're just bringing up some dramatic story to get my attention. What do you even want me to do lying to me like this?
What is with that reaction? I'm being serious, and how can you act so disrespectfully? This isn't a joke, and I'm not just trying to get attention. Your mother has passed away.
Yeah, I got it. If there's something you want from me, just say it clearly. Honestly, bringing up heavy topics like this is just a hassle. Handle it yourself. Don't keep contacting me about things that don't involve me.
I'm honestly shocked. How did you become so heartless? When someone tells you news like this, how do you think a normal person would feel? Does the death of a parent mean nothing to you?
People don't just drop dead that easily. I don't have time to entertain your jokes. And if you're going to lie, at least make it sound realistic. These days, exaggerating like that is going to get you caught right away.
Fine. If there's one thing I've learned this time, it's that you're a total jerk. You're cold and heartless, unable to even process your own mother's death. I've no intention of spending any more time with someone like you as family.
Chill out. Don't get too cocky. You can say whatever you want, but divorce isn't something you should throw around lightly, you know?
But haven't you been the one bringing up divorce over and over? I finally made up my mind to accept those words. A father as cold and detached as you is only going to harm Zoe.
Is that so? Go ahead and keep being stubborn, but you're the one who'll end up struggling. Without any financial support, both you and Zoe will be in a tough spot. Do you get that?
Do you want a divorce or not? Your stance changes every minute and it's confusing. If you've made up your mind, just make it clear.
Of course, I want a divorce. I'm done living with you.
All right then, we'll move forward with that. Looks like we've finally chosen separate paths. There's no reason for us to stay together anymore, and I believe this is the best choice for Zoe as well.
Are you seriously making such a huge decision over WhatsApp and won't regret it? So, what's your plan now?
I have no reason to regret this. I've come to understand you all too well and let go of any expectations as a family. I'm busy, so I'll leave it at that.
Whatever. Well, don't come crying back later. If you ever come begging for help, I won't lift a finger for you. Hey, I'm coming home now. Just handle things around the house like usual.
Excuse me? Why should I? How does that even concern me?
Are you still sulking?
No, that's not it. We're divorced now, so why would it matter?
The divorce papers aren't filed yet.
I already submitted them.
What? I haven't signed anything yet.
What are you talking about? You signed them the first time your affair was discovered, remember?
Oh.
You remember now?
But actually filing them? That's insane. Think about my reputation. Being divorced is embarrassing.
We agreed on getting a divorce, didn't we?
What about Zoe?
Of course she's staying with me.
And the house?
It's a rental, so do what you want with it. We've already finished moving out.
You moved out in just 3 days?
Yeah.
Where did you move to? I need to come over and talk this through.
Talk about what? Zoe and I are staying at your mom's house.
So you've just moved in with my mom, pretending it's about caregiving, but really just wanting free rent, right?
Hey, I told you your mom passed away.
You're still saying that?
The funeral was the day before yesterday.
What?
If you doubt me so much, why don't you ask your uncle? He took off work and came, just so you know.
Now that you mention it, Mom hasn't texted me like she usually does.
Of course not. She's in heaven and can't text you.
No way.
You didn't even come to the funeral of the mother who raised you, choosing to go on a trip with your affair partner instead. Unbelievable.
I told you it was a business trip.
Well, I heard from your uncle that you actually took paid leave.
I'm sorry.
I'm filing for $50,000 in alimony for the affair and child support, just so you know.
$50,000? That's way too much.
It's the 4th time. There are probably more affairs I don't know about, so it's a fair amount.
I said I'm sorry.
I'm not looking for empty apologies.
You're such a jerk. You only kept the funeral a secret to get money out of me, didn't you?
What? I definitely told you about your mom. I even said I'd be handling the funeral arrangements.
Anyone would think that was a joke. You should have called me more.
I called over 20 times.
And look, I'm sorry about the affairs, but why does money have to get involved? Stop with the alimony claims.
I want you to pay for what you did, or at least feel some consequences. Losing money would sting, wouldn't it? Besides, paying alimony is standard when someone causes damages to others.
This is ridiculous. Fine, I'll pay it out of Mom's inheritance, but $3,000 is my max. Anything more is out of the question.
Oh, are you mistaken again? How can you be so dumb?
What's that supposed to mean?
I got the inheritance, so there's nothing left for you.
Did she actually leave a will? Even so, I'm entitled to half as my legal share or something like that, right?
Amazing that you know just enough about inheritance laws, but you're clueless about everything else.
Give me my share back. Between the money Dad left and everything Mom had saved over the years, there should be close to $200,000 left, right? I have a right to my share too. Why are you acting like you get to keep it all? The inheritance was supposed to go to me, and there's no way you can just swoop in and take it like that.
But your mom didn't want you to have it. That's why she went out of her way to pass it on to me while she was still living. She knew all about the terrible things you've done to me. The betrayals, the affairs. She knew how much pain you put me through. She mentioned that she preferred to give it to me instead of you, and she wrapped everything up 2 weeks ago. I never expected it'd end up as our last goodbye, but I honored her wishes and accepted it.
You're kidding, right? Don't tell me you were taking care of her just to get her money from the start. Without saying a word, you secretly planned to take everything by using this lifetime gift idea to take my share too.
What? What kind of nonsense are you talking about? I just wanted to take care of your mom, that's all. Money wasn't my motivation. I didn't even know she had that much wealth. I only wanted to support her because she seemed lonely like my own mother. If you're so suspicious, maybe you should reflect on your own actions.
I don't care about any of that. What you think doesn't matter. I need money right now. Because you took everything, my savings are almost gone. You really don't care if I'm struggling? My uncle's company pays well, but there's no way I can come up with $50,000 out of nowhere. Please, just reconsider.
Oh.
What? If you have something to say, then say it.
Haven't you heard from your uncle?
About what?
Your termination.
What? Me?
Of course. You missed your dear mom's funeral, and it was obvious you lied about a business trip just to go on an affair getaway. Of course he's furious.
That's unfair. It had nothing to do with work.
Seems like a pretty valid reason to me. The days of lifetime employment are over. Apparently, you're not even good at your job, so there's no reason to keep you around.
This is a disaster. My life is over.
Why don't you explain things at the next family gathering? Everyone is waiting for you.
Everyone?
Your mom was loved, you know. They all riled up to straighten out her bad son.
I'm not coming back.
Oh, no. We'll track you down to the ends of the earth.
Please, stop.
If you don't pay the alimony, I'll pursue legal action, so be prepared.
Are you serious about my termination? I can't believe my uncle would actually go that far.
You're free to believe what you want, but that doesn't change the facts. Skipping your own mother's funeral for an affair? Can't you grasp how disgraceful that is?
But firing me outright? That's too harsh for family, don't you think? Everyone makes mistakes sometimes.
A few mistakes? After all the times you've betrayed me and lied without a second thought, you're really saying that? Even your uncle has reached his limit with you.
You've got to be kidding. We're family. Shouldn't they be more understanding and supportive?
After that, Elias was completely cut off by his relatives, and naturally, he lost his job as well. The reality he now faces is being divorced, something he used to care about so much and completely broke. His new job, a day laborer on demolition sites. Every day he's drenched in sweat doing physical labor he's not used to, watching his pride and reputation crumble bit by bit. To make things worse, his supervisor is a foreigner who doesn't speak his language. So every time he gets frustrated, the lack of communication just adds to his stress. I've even heard rumors that he now has a look of utter despair on his face. With finances tight, he started living in a cramped, run-down apartment to save money. And the neighbors, who once saw him as arrogant, are shocked by his fall from grace. As for me, I feel no sympathy. I'll continue living peacefully with Zoe in the house I inherited from my mother-in-law, sharing love with my daughter, and enjoying a calm life together.
Hey, Jasmine. Just realized I haven't gotten my allowance for this month. Any idea what might be up?
I'm not sure. Adam's usually the one who handles the money. I'll talk to him about it tonight and see what's going on.
Tonight? I'm running low on funds.
You're a housewife. Why can't you handle it instead?
Just make the transfer yourself.
That's because Adam feels guilty if I handle the transfer as well.
Why would he feel guilty about that? You're the wife, aren't you? It's only natural for you to manage the finances.
I know.
Besides, since you've quit your job, you have plenty of free time, right? You should be able to handle this yourself.
Okay.
Jasmine, you're a housewife, so you must have a lot of free time, huh?
I'm out running errands today.
Errands? It's probably just nonsense, right?
I sent the allowance we talked about yesterday.
Oh, really? Thanks. But there's no way it should take a day for the transfer to go through.
I also did some shopping, so I took a little stroll to unwind.
You don't need a break. You're so idle. But that works out perfectly. Just go ahead and finish up our shopping while you're at it.
What?
You're out shopping, aren't you? Why not grab some groceries for me? Oh, yeah. Make sure to pick up ingredients for tonight's dinner too. I'm craving something healthy, so make sure to get some organic ones.
Georgia, wait a minute. I have some household chores to take care of today, so I'm not sure if I'll have the time.
What? Can't you just listen to what your mother-in-law says without complaining? You don't even have a job, you lazy housewife, so stop talking back. Just do as you're told without fussing.
Okay.
Hey, what was that dinner last night?
What about it?
The food is too bland. I can't eat such tasteless dishes. Are you treating me like an old person?
It's not like that. I just used less salt for health reasons.
So that's why it didn't taste good. Just to let you know, my taste buds are more discerning than you might think. I don't dine out with friends for no reason.
I'm sorry.
So, you're free today, right?
Since I was out yesterday, I plan to focus on household chores today.
Just doing chores won't make a big difference. Forget about that house. Come over and clean mine instead. You should help out your solo living in-law, right?
Now?
Yes, come now.
I'll hurry and finish up cleaning our house. Would it be okay to come over after that?
I said I want it done right away. Just shut up and listen. Vacuum, clean the windows, scrub the bath, tidy the toilet. Yes, I want it all done, even waxing the floors.
All right, I'll help with waxing the floors then. It's hard on the back, so...
What are you saying? You're doing it all by yourself.
Me?
Of course. You come to my place to do chores, and you expect me to help? What kind of nerve do you have?
If I head over now, I might not finish before dinner.
No, I expect you to finish it properly. You have lots of free time every day, so you need to work at least that much. Adam's dealing with a lot on his own, you know.
What will you be doing while I'm cleaning?
I have plans with my friends, so I'm heading out now. Just because I'm not here doesn't mean you can't slack off. If it's not finished by the time I get back, there will be consequences.
Okay.
Since you're probably free today, could you come over and help with the yard work? The grass is growing wild with the weather getting warmer. Make sure to weed properly, okay?
I have my doctor's appointment today. Can we do it another day?
What appointment?
Dentist appointment.
Dentist? Are you in pain or something?
I'm feeling better now, but I'm here for maintenance on another tooth. It's tough to get another appointment. Could we reschedule?
Are you still talking back to me? I told you, my word is final. I want you to do yard work today. Can't you understand a simple request?
But I've already scheduled my dental treatment and I really need to go. It'll only take about 30 minutes, so I'll come over right after that.
Why are you saying such ridiculous things? Are you really going to ignore your mother-in-law and go to the dentist? You don't seem to understand your role as a daughter-in-law at all.
But Georgia, I've already been going there for 3 days straight. If I go again today, it'll mess up my plans.
But do you really think that excuse will work? Isn't it the duty of a daughter-in-law to obey her mother-in-law? Anyway, come over right away and get started on cleaning the yard. If you don't start soon, it'll be dark before you know it.
Fine.
Hey, it's been a while now. How are you?
Hi, Georgia. I've been sick all week and couldn't even get in touch.
What? You've been sick even though you're not doing anything all day? You really need to step up as a daughter-in-law. How will you handle things when you have kids?
Yeah, I've been realizing I need to manage myself better. Like you said, I need to build up more strength before we have kids.
You're really slow to catch on, aren't you? I wonder when you'll even have kids at this rate. If you're so lazy, clueless, and can't even manage yourself, it might be a while yet.
Please don't say things like that. I'm sensitive about not being able to have children myself.
Being sensitive won't make a baby appear, will it? If you're serious about having children, go to the hospital for treatment soon.
Treatment costs money, so I'd like to discuss it with Adam before making any decisions.
It's really sad for Adam that he still can't have a child, no matter how long he waits.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we're having a family gathering at our place this weekend. Come over with Adam.
That sounds fun.
Fun? But don't get it twisted. Being a daughter-in-law means working to entertain guests, you know? So don't think you'll have time for chit-chat.
I understand.
I need you to wax the floor. Please come early.
Huh?
Wax takes time to dry, right? So I want you to start working on it early in the morning.
I just waxed it last week, right?
Are you trying to argue with me again? I've never seen you give a straight answer. With the family coming over this weekend, it's only natural to want the house spotless. It's all about hospitality.
You're right. Okay then, I'll ask Adam to help me.
No.
Huh?
Why would you ask Adam for help?
I can finish sooner if I got help.
Even so, you know he's tired from work. Since you're the one with plenty of free time, you should handle the waxing. You really only think about unnecessary things.
Well,
after you finish cleaning, start preparing the food, okay?
Is there enough time to do that?
It's your job to make everything work.
Honestly, I don't know if I can make it on time.
It's way too early for a slave like you to defy me.
A slave? Really?
Anyway, please don't make something bland and tasteless like last time's dish, okay? Jasmine, what are you spacing out for? Hurry up and get the whole house cleaned, laundry done, and pick up a dozen bottles of wine.
Okay.
You really are useless no matter what I ask you to do. Were you always this slow? You piss me off just by looking at you.
I'm sorry. I'm doing my best to work as fast as I can, but I won't have time to go shopping. Would it be okay if you ask Adam to buy a dozen bottles of wine?
Oh my God! How many times do I have to tell you? Adam is tired from work every day. Don't you think he deserves a break on his day off?
I know that, but...
Then figure it out yourself. My relatives are gonna be here in 3 hours. Hey, is the food not ready yet? There's nothing on the table at all. Seriously? What's going on?
I believe we'll have everything set out on the table by the time everyone arrives.
It's embarrassing that the food isn't ready yet, and we're the ones hosting. You're so slow and inefficient. Maybe I should have hired a maid. It's no wonder, considering you were raised by a single parent. You just do what you can to make it work, right? I'm guessing it's because your mom wasn't there to teach you. So you really never got the hang of household chores.
Georgia, I feel really sorry about the food not being ready. But could you please not mention it in front of the relatives who are here?
It's the truth. What's wrong with that?
You mentioned that I grew up in a single-parent household, right? It's fine if it's about me, but please don't insult my mom. She's been a hard worker who raised me alone. I've seen her work harder than anyone else. It's not right to speak badly about her. I can handle all household chores just fine. Adam also appreciates it at home. And even my mom back home says I'm doing a good job.
Enough with the fussing. Just finish your cooking. Everyone will be here soon.
Georgia, how much longer do you plan on treating me like your slave? I'm no Wonder Woman, you know. There are limits to what I can manage on my own.
Are you starting with excuses again? I've had enough of them. You talk a big game, so get those hands moving and get to work.
Georgia?
What?
I've had enough. I think I've really pushed myself hard to get this far.
Huh? What the hell, Jasmine? My relatives are giving me a lecture because of you. It's your fault. What exactly did you say?
Huh? I told you I've had enough, remember? I laid out everything you've been pushing me to do. Then, I finally said I couldn't take it anymore and left.
What did you just do? Now they're telling me I'm a bully.
It's the truth.
My relatives are telling me to apologize to you.
I mean, it's only fair. Especially after being treated like your slave. I made sure to tell your relatives about that too.
A slave. I just wanted you to understand your role as a daughter-in-law.
Was that supposed to make me aware? Calling me over every single day? Canceling all my plans just to make me do chores at your house? Doesn't that seem a bit off?
What do you mean?
You just wanted me to do things for you because you thought I had nothing else to do, didn't you?
That's bullshit.
Is it? You dumped all the chores on me while you went out for lunch with friends, took little trips, went to the salon or spa, didn't you?
It just happened that I had other things to do at the same time.
First of all, you don't even work. Where'd you get all that money to go out and do things? How can you afford that when you're the one getting financial support from us?
That's none of your business. Adam is the one who gives me an allowance.
Since Adam and I are married, it's my money too, right? We don't have a lot of money either, you know. We're even struggling with the idea of infertility treatments.
Huh? Are you blaming me for that? The reason you don't have money is because you quit your job. You sure know how to shift the blame, don't you?
I was trying to live a calm and regular life because I want children. But with you constantly bossing me around, it's no wonder we can't have kids.
You're quite cheeky, aren't you? I don't need such a disrespectful daughter-in-law. Divorce Adam now.
Okay, fine. Whatever you say, boss. I'll divorce Adam for you.
I'm sorry.
What do you want, Georgia? I've told Adam I'm divorcing him. I listened to you without arguing this time.
I guess I said that without really thinking it through. I wasn't serious. I just wanted you to understand your role as my daughter-in-law.
I don't get it. Whatever. I'm divorcing Adam.
Please, reconsider. Adam and our relatives are furious with me. He even mentioned cutting ties with me.
Oh, really?
They told me to apologize to you. I'm really sorry.
And what? You think everything is going to be okay because you apologized? Anyway, I'm finalizing the divorce with your son. Wait a minute. I'm telling you to reconsider your divorce with Adam. Why? I'm a useless wife for you, right? I think it's best to stay away, even if Adam gets mad at me. I can't do that. I don't want my son to cut ties with me just because you divorced him. Oh yeah, if he cuts you off, no more allowance, right? I get it now. Well, if you get it now, why not reconsider the divorce? Just stay married to my son. You really don't know anything. Huh? I'm the one who was giving you the money. That can't be true. You don't even work. So where are you getting the money from? Yeah, I saved money from when I used to work. If Adam gives you the money, we won't be able to survive. So it doesn't matter if I divorce him or not. You won't receive any allowance anymore. Even if I stayed married to him, I won't send you money. Are you kidding me? It wasn't Adam? Listen, Georgia. Adam asked me to help him out until you pay off your debt. He felt bad for not making enough and had to ask me for help. No way. That's also why I couldn't continue infertility treatment. I had saved that money for our future children. So when I quit my job, the plan was to use those savings for treatment. But then, your debt came up and everything changed. I've had enough of being controlled by you. I wasn't controlling you. You talk big. Try to remember what you did. Now repay the debt slowly with your pension. You've already spent all the inheritance from your husband, right? How do you know about that? Adam told me about everything before we started sending you money. It's astonishing how freely you spent. Despite exhausting the inheritance, you showed no remorse. I just wanted to ease the loneliness of losing my husband, so... Nothing you say matters now. Anyway, I'm going back to my parents' house, so you won't get any more money from me. Be careful with your spending from now on. Please don't say that. If you really want to divorce Adam, that's fine with me. But could you please keep sending me the allowance? I'll be in big trouble if it stops. Please, can you help me out? Stop joking around. I never want to see you again, ever. I'm blocking your number, so don't try to contact me. Jasmine, please. She used my money, dumped all the housework on me like a slave, and lived freely. But when I cut off the allowance, everything changed. With her pension mostly going to pay off debts, she had to start working part-time to make ends meet. It's only fair. But my mother-in-law hates her job so much that she's thinking about selling the family home left by her husband. I don't really care anymore, so she can do what she wants. As for me, I'm still married to Adam. He knew about his mom's mistreatment of me from the start, and we planned for this if I couldn't take it anymore. He got fed up with his mom's spending habits and cut ties with her for good. Now we're living our life as just the two of us in our new apartment. And guess what? We found out I'm pregnant. We're both wishing for a healthy and happy baby.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!